Well, all morning we've been talking about good skincare, and good skincare begins at the home.
But are you doing it right? That's the big question. So we brought in master esthetician Susan Cummings to kind of give us some tips. And now you've told us about the most important thing. We spent a lot of time on that, sunscreen, protecting our skin from the sun. But now you're going to show us how to mix up our very own skincare regime.
You know, I'm a master in the kitchen when it comes to skin. What can I say? You know what? And I do these things myself. And really, I grab these things from my pantry. And a lot of people have these things in their pantry.
Yes.
Okay, so I made for you to take home today.
Fabulous.
It's an oatmeal scrub that I made myself. Now smell it. It's fabulous. Okay.
Oh.
All from things in my pantry.
Smells like a
we all have them, doesn't it? So what I used was, okay, we've got, how many people have, you know, just
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal,
got it.
You want to make sure it's ground fine enough so you can put it in your food processor.
Okay.
So you don't get the big chunky chunks.
Yeah.
And then we've got our coconut oil.
Yep. Check. Got that.
Check. And a little bit of fabulous brown sugar. Now, I don't know if you can see that.
Check.
And organic honey. Are we just smelling like we're going to?
Can I eat this?
You know, you could.
You could eat it.
You could eat this.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the recipe I had
So all
actually,
good for you ingredients.
All good for you ingredients. It actually called for a little bit of vanilla extract, but it has some alcohol in it, and my skin is a little bit sensitive, so I just left it out, put a little bit more honey in. So
is she going to take a bite?
No, I'm just smelling it. Now, as your body heats up, when you're in the shower, it will actually melt. Okay.
Oh, I kind of feel that.
And I heated this up ahead of time so it was easier to mix, which I'm not going to do today. But you mix these ingredients together. This is 1.5 cups of oatmeal. This is 1/2 cup of coconut oil. This is a teaspoon of our wonderful brown sugar and a teaspoon of the organic honey. Mix it together. It will help to exfoliate all those little rough spots because we're coming out of winter. We've got a lot of dead skin and we want to feel good before we put on our sunscreens and our fabulous sun protective clothing.
Yeah.
And our skin feels better,
right?
right?
And it's so funny because when I was showering yesterday, I found that someone had given me a scrub, and I knew we were talking to you today, and I just happened to look at the back, and there was nothing there in any. It was just all like dioxylosmolene. Yeah, and this
natural, organic. You could eat it. It's so good. It does.
And I wouldn't be worried if my children got into this.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I worry about that sometimes with some of our products at home. We actually interviewed a doctor who said you need to be careful. Beauty products can be just as chemical
smell good
and
or
poisonous
look tasty, you know,
as everything else. So this is great for parents.
So and I do this before I get in the shower, especially if I want my skin to glow. Now this, and I tell people, be careful that you don't use raw sugar because raw sugar can be a little too abrasive.
Okay.
So I'm using castor sugar, and castor sugar is the finest ground sugar. I don't know if you can feel that, but it's really, really, really fine.
It's like almost like baking soda
Yes,
or baking powder.
it's wonderful. So I'm using castor sugar, and you know, jojoba is really easy to find. I got this at PCC. I keep this in my cupboard. No, you don't want to eat this, but a few drops in with some castor sugar. Mix it together, depending on how many areas you're doing. I use this before I get in the shower. I scrub
on your
my
face?
On my face.
Okay.
Takes off all that dead skin, and it's wonderful. I just get that glow, and then the jojoba is really close to our natural oil barrier as well.
I didn't know that.
So it's wonderful. So I will use this when I just want to exfoliate my face and prepare it for sunscreen, makeup, all those things that make us, you know, look good and protect our skin.
So you put that on before the shower, and then would you rinse it off in the shower or before you get it?
Yes, no, I get in the shower and then I shampoo and let the water run on my face, and it's nummy. So we can take care of our skin just from things that we have in the cupboard.
Which is great. And by the way, like you said, I mean, I have the days that I don't exfoliate and the days that I do. I hate putting on makeup, but it's part of the job, and it goes on so much easier when you exfoliate. And for men, clears out all those ingrown hairs, right?
Well, and dead skin doesn't hold moisture. It doesn't look, you know, vibrant and healthy. So for men, it's great, and they don't do much. So if we can get them to do this is great.
I think you could. It's not too frilly, it's not too girly, and it comes from the earth.
I like that.
I love it. So we have got you for one more segment. I'm so excited. And Jordan actually has a bunch of questions about what we should be using and when.
We don't want to go gently into that good night. So we're going to talk about the things that we can do to slow down the aging process and to go gracefully.
It's exciting.
Gracefully.
Yeah.
That's the key.